Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer is at the centre of a political storm as he prepares for a significant meeting with EU leaders in Brussels. Amidst the ongoing Brexit debate, Starmer has declared his intention to put the Brexit years behind us, sparking a backlash from prominent Eurosceptics who accuse him of betraying the 2016 referendum decision. During his upcoming visit, Starmer is set to meet with European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, European Council Chief Charles Michel, and the European Parliament's Roberta Metsola. His goal is to foster a more pragmatic and mature relationship with the European Union, a move that has stirred controversy among those who are wary of any shift that might seem like a step back towards EU integration. Reform UK's Lee Anderson was vociferous in his criticism, accusing Starmer of potentially committing his biggest act of treachery by aligning closely with the EU again. Similarly, Tory leadership candidate James cleverly accused Starmer of being inconsistent on Brexit, alleging that Starmer has reversed his positions multiple times and is too willing to align closely with Europe. Richard Tice of Reform UK highlighted economic concerns, arguing that the UK is faring better than the EU, which he claims is in meltdown. He emphasised the negative impacts of mass immigration on the UK's economy, citing official reports that low-skilled immigration results in a net loss due to the imbalance between taxes contributed and benefits received. In Brussels, Starmer aims to enhance trading relationships and bolster cooperation on defence and security. However, he faces pressure from the EU to agree to a youth mobility deal that would allow young EU citizens to come to the UK to study and work, and vice versa. Despite this, Starmer has expressed resistance to such agreements, focusing instead on creating a framework that prioritises the UK's strategic interests. Ahead of his trip, Starmer emphasised the importance of collaboration with Europe, especially in light of global conflicts and security challenges. He believes that stronger cooperation with the EU is essential for the UK to effectively address these issues and promote economic growth. The EU's proposal for a mobility scheme for young people has sparked debate. EU Ambassador in the UK, Pedro Serrano, suggested a compromise that would allow young Britons a gap year in the EU, describing it as a learning opportunity rather than an immigration pathway. This proposal, however, is far more restrictive than previous suggestions for a youth mobility scheme, which have included broader allowances for free movement. Despite the discussions, Starmer has clarified that there are currently no plans for a youth mobility scheme but remains open to discussions during his meetings in Brussels. This visit marks a critical point in UK-EU relations post-Brexit. While no concrete announcements are expected from this initial formal meeting, it is seen as the start of a conversation aimed at resetting and strengthening ties between the UK and the EU. The outcomes of these discussions are likely to shape the future of the UK's economic, security, and diplomatic engagements with Europe, underlining the delicate balance Starmer must achieve between national interests and international cooperation.